the audience please rise and join us in the flag salute? Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and pleasure that I welcome you to the graduation of Beverly's class of 2000. It is difficult to fathom that this day, June 23, 2000, has finally arrived. These last 4 years have been quite an experience, one that will certainly leave the proverbial impression on our minds. We could not have gotten through this journey without the aid of many along the way. Looking around today, I see friends, family, and people who have always supported us. But we must also thank our teachers, administrators, and staff for the time they have invested in us. We can only hope to make their investment worthwhile for the future. As the graduating class of 2000 passes through these doors the final time, we pause to reminisce about the last 4 years. Here we have laughed and cried, lived and loved. We have created friendships and memories to last a lifetime. Now, as we go our separate ways, remember the memories we have shared here at Beverly and what dreams may come in our future. Best of luck to you all.
Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, grandparents, Dr. Moffitt, distinguished guests, and the Beverly Hills graduating class of 2000. It is truly customary that the board presidents speak today, and hence I welcome you. However, it is rare that 2 other board members have the unique honor of having their own children graduate today, Mrs. Virginia Moss and Mr. Gerald Lunn. Therefore, I will defer my comments to them, but I just want to say that truly this is all your day. It's your century. Embrace it, enjoy it, and on behalf of the Board of Education and the district staff, congratulations and the best of luck to all of you.
It's an honor and a pleasure to address the Beverly Hills High School class of 2000, the first graduating class of the new millennium. And this is a special pleasure for me because my son Eric is a member of the graduating class. As a member of the Board of Education, I've heard complaints from parents about many issues. However, no one has ever complained that a graduation address by a member of the Board of Education was too brief. So let me begin by assuring you I'll be done in less than 3 minutes. Today I want to talk about the one characteristic that separates successful people from unsuccessful people. That characteristic is persistence. When we look at the lives of truly successful people, it is often clear that they had their share of disappointments. What ultimately made them successful was persistence. These folks had their share of setbacks, but after they were knocked down, they got up and kept trying. Did you know that Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team? Did you know that Abraham Lincoln was defeated in a long series of elections before winning his presidential bid and going on to become one of our greatest presidents? Did you know that Henry Ford failed in business 5 times before the Model T automobile laid the foundation for Ford Motor Company? Did you know that Albert Einstein's PhD dissertation was rejected by his professors at the University of Bern because they felt it was irrelevant and fanciful? The efforts of all of these people prove the value of true persistence. After major failures, they kept trying until they succeeded. There's a great story of a high school football coach who was trying to raise the spirits of the team having a rough season. During halftime, when the team was well behind and depressed, he asked them, "Did Joe Montana ever quit?" "No," the team answered. "What about Magic Johnson? Did he ever quit?" Again, the team answered no. "Did Clarence Jones ever quit?" After a long silence, one of the players raised his hand and asked, "Who is Clarence Jones, Coach? We never heard of him." The coach quickly responded, "Of course you never heard of him. He quit." Perhaps the best example of persistence, of a person who would not quit, is Winston Churchill. Churchill's life is a study of triumph, followed by defeat, followed by triumph. He epitomized the word persistence. As a child, Churchill struggled for 3 years to get through the 8th grade because he had trouble learning English grammar. He later went on to become Prime Minister of England, but only after attaining age 62. When he was very old, Churchill was asked to deliver the commencement address to the graduating class at Oxford University. Churchill arrived with his usual props. A cigar, a cane, and a top hat accompanied Churchill everywhere he went. As Churchill approached the podium, the crowd rose in appreciative applause. Upon reaching the podium, Churchill removed his cigar and put his top hat on the podium. He stood there for several minutes until the applause died down. Authority rang in Churchill's voice as he then shouted, "Never give up." After several more minutes of applause, Churchill waited to finish telling the graduates the most important thing that he could tell them. Again, he shouted, "Never give up." His mission completed, Churchill gathered his hat and his cigar, steadied himself with his cane, and left the podium.
I took summer school my freshman year, like every other freshie does. And as I walked on this very front lawn on a warm July morning a little under 4 years ago, and look around today, all is the same. The same grass, same hills, same tree, but it all feels so different now. I remember walking with my best friend Daniel Ferrisat, talking about hopes and dreams we had for high school. Being athletic, being popular, being academically sound, being a leader, being admired by all the ladies. Yeah, I had my work cut out for me. But who knew what was to come? What obstacles we were to face in high school? What dreams were to come? I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I first walked up this lawn, and I'm still trying to register all that's happened along the way. I had high expectations for myself and did the best I could with the time that I had. By doing selected things, I learned more about myself and had the opportunity to follow a path that led to me figuring out who I am. I'm still a dreamer, but somehow my naive preoccupations have turned into something more, something that makes me look back and see the student I used to be and the person that I have become. The future we have ahead of us now is a scary place, you know, the future, full of college, jobs, and one day even marriage. But what I've come to realize is that if any class is prepared and ready for the very uncertain and very scary future, it's this graduating class sitting before all of you today. We've gone through a lot together. This senior class knows better than any how precious life is and how lucky we all are to be here. With some of the very unfortunate occurrences that have taken place along this year, we've become a more unified senior class. Ever since we stepped on this lawn that first day, Beverly began providing us with a basic foundation on which we could establish our ideas. We were given a sense of order and idealism within the chaotic realm of our existence. At this stage of life, we are still discovering ourselves and the world around us. As we continue to grow and develop, our understanding of ourselves will blossom and strengthen us to be able to adapt to the future. We are still struggling for meaning and purpose, but one thing is for certain. Whatever dreams may come into the minds of this graduating class, our futures look brighter and more promising thanks to the preparation and expectation of success we have acquired here at Beverly High. We all have different definitions of success. May it be personal fulfillment, loving relationships, or prestigious careers. We're all facing different paths to fulfill our dreams. Some of us will attend four-year universities, possibly even move on to a master's degree. Some of us will attend junior college before transferring to a university. Some of us will join the armed forces, and others will go right out into the workforce. However, as we, individually, choose to embark on our own dream-filled paths, we will do so by taking into account all that we have learned at Beverly about life and ourselves. It's been a long, hard road towards today's graduation, but undeniably this has been the best 4 years of my young life. During these years, I have taken advantage of Beverly's many opportunities, and I have developed a confidence for who I am. At Beverly, we all had our chance to find our individual personalities and expand our minds in countless activities. What dreams may come, they are a reflection of responsibilities we have taken on and how we have chosen to leave our mark at Beverly. It has been within the ASB, the Associated Student Body, that I found my true passion in representing my student constituents, both school-wide and district-wide as a student board member. I never dreamed of doing this my freshman year while dreaming on this lawn, much like how I never dreamed of giving a graduation speech. And now I see that all my dreams are well within my reach. Beverly has not only given me one of the finest educations in the country, but also the values of life, of friendship, and of love. Because of this training, I feel I can successfully compete within today's society. Many of us here today may not have any idea of what we want to do with the rest of our lives, but that's okay. The same applies. We have all been trained to successfully compete within today's society, and therefore we have a head start when we do figure out what we want to do. And now today, I find myself standing on this front lawn once again dreaming of the future. I'm that same dreamer who stood here 4 years ago. I'm not that little daydreaming child any longer. I'm the same person. However, I no longer dream superficial dreams of popularity and of girls. Well, maybe of the girls. But I have matured and now think in terms of career, of family, and of personal fulfillment. With the support of our parents, teachers, and our friends, we made it to this day and to the beginning of a new stage of our lives. Where we go from here and what new frontiers we are meant to discover remains to be seen. But as we step off this lawn and stare into the brightness of what is to come and what is to be, always remember, for no matter what dreams may come, be it facing the simplest path or a road wrought with twists and turns, we will be ready. Class of 2000, congratulations. Always take with you the memories, the knowledge, and the self-satisfaction of a job well done.
Stars of light, Lord of all, to thee we raise this our joyful hymn of praise. For the joy of human love, brother, sister, parent, child,
brother, sister, parent,
friends on
child,
earth, and friends above,
and friends above.
for all gentle thoughts and minds, for all gentle thoughts and minds, Lord of all, to thee we raise this our joyful hymn of praise. For each perfect gift of thine, to our race so freely given, graces human and divine, clouds of earth and buds of heaven, clouds of earth and buds of heaven, Lord of all, to thee we raise this our joyful hymn of praise.
This our joyful hymn.
Our hymn of praise.
What if you slept And in your sleep, you dreamt. And in your dream, someone gave you a rare and beautiful flower. And when you awoke, the flower was still there. Then what? This question, which S.T. Coleridge once asked, has no definitive answer. Each person must respond to it individually, and for most people, an answer is unattainable. But for those who are willing to explore the unanswerable and trudge through times when perhaps the future seems unclear, they will find themselves amazed at what dreams may come. You have sitting before you 480 motivated, inspired young minds with a world full of possibilities ahead of us. Though we do not share the same dreams, we are all preparing to embark on huge adventures. For some, their journey is clear. Others, perhaps, are waiting to let fate take control. Regardless, each student in front of you is ready to face unimaginable challenges and experience beautiful new things. Of course, this exciting time is tainted with the occasional fit of fear and desperate reach to hold on to the past. But the thrilling anticipation of all the endless possibilities open to us is what makes these 4 years of stress and homework and making it to second period on time worthwhile. For those of us standing here, the future is wide open. We have been blessed with growing up in a time when technology has come alive, and it seems like almost anything is possible. Who knows, someone from the Beverly Hills class of 2000 may be one of the first to walk on Mars or discover the cure for cancer. Though these seem like cliches, they are just a couple of the things that are so near our reach that people here today will probably live to see. Leaving high school, all the comforts of home and mom and dad, is very scary. But what makes this all so interesting is that it's also tempting, mysterious, and completely new. A friend said to me once, "In times of doubt, seek a door yet to be opened." I can't imagine a time when that piece of advice would be more appropriate than now. We are about to cross a bridge into adulthood that we will never be able to step back across. I don't think it's possible to do that without some doubt. What is encouraging, though, is that once we have crossed, we will have so many doorways to explore. I like to think that everyone is given a blank canvas to do with what they choose. Each experience leaves its mark on that canvas. You choose what colors go on it, but some things you can't control, because each doorway it passes through leaves a little spot. Each person it comes across adds a little splatter. And when you're done, you will find that you have a beautiful piece of art that is unique to you. It is who you are. It has its own character because of the choices you have made in your life. Most of us have a practically blank canvas, while quite a few of you almost have a masterpiece. But I ask you to look back for a moment and remember a time when your colors were not yet set and you had an open palette in front of you. Remember how innocent and free that felt. And please join us in celebrating this unique, completely confusing, yet amazing occasion.
My days are brighter than morning air, evergreen pines and autumn bloom. But all my days were twice as fair if I could share my days with you. My nights are warmer than fireballs, incense and stars and smoke bamboo. But nights were warm beyond compare if I could share my nights with you. To dance in my dreams, to shine when I need the sun. With you, to hold me when dreams are done. And oh, my dearest love, if you would take Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Maybe some misty day you'll waken and find me gone. And far away you'll find me singing to the dawn. And you'll wonder if I'm happy there, a little more than I've been. And the answer will come back to you like laughter on the wind. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky, of the sky.
When we start our roll call, and as we do the names, as we're going to do in a few minutes, I would ask that all people be respectful and listen to the names called of other students and don't call out, so that we can hear all students and acknowledge everyone this morning. Good morning and welcome to Beverly Hills High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2000. As we begin, I would like to pay special tribute to the members of our teaching staff who are in the audience. On behalf of the entire school community, I thank them for their commitment to a life's work of educating young people. A special thank you to our retiring faculty members, business teacher Ruth Bray, art teacher Betty Farr, counselor Marlene Mish, and assistant principal Chuck Close. Please join me in applauding these. It's my honor to present our platform guest. With us this morning are members of the Board of Education. Their efforts on behalf of the children of Beverly Hills are tireless. President Dr. William Bryan, Vice President Mrs. Alicia Roston, and members Mr. Barry Brucker, Mr. Gerald Lunn, and Mrs. Virginia Moss. Also with us this morning are Also with us this morning are Assistant Superintendent Ms. Diane Dawson and Superintendent of Schools Dr. Kenneth Moffitt. We extend a very warm welcome to you all and a special thank you to Dr. Moffett for the outstanding job he has done as our superintendent. Would you acknowledge these people? Okay. Also seated on the platform are department chairs, counselors, class sponsors, and administrators. Please stand and be recognized for your years of guidance and nurturing of this special graduating class. Thank you. I would like to extend my personal thanks to the individuals who coordinated this year's senior activities and helped to make the final days for these seniors at Beverly so special. Thank you to Gayla Rabin for the senior tea, the prom, beach day, and the senior breakfast. And to Marlene Mish for an outstanding and moving senior awards night. And to Rick Munitz, Lynn Rappaport, Jane Wortman, and Chuck Close, thank you for your work on today's graduation. Thank you. And to the custodial, secretarial, maintenance, security, and gardening staff, your contributions to today's events are greatly appreciated. Thank you. I know how eager the class of 2000 is to graduate, to receive their diplomas, to join family and friends in joyful celebration of accomplishments. However, before we say farewell to the last graduating class of the 20th century, let's take a moment to reflect on the past as well as to look to the future. I recently wrote an article for our alumni newsletter in which I spoke how this year we truly mastered the ABCs at Beverly Hills High School. Here at Beverly, these letters have taken on a special meaning, with A referring to our many academic and extracurricular successes, B for being named a National Blue Ribbon School, and C for standing for campus construction. The students before you had much to do with the first two, and they have most certainly been impacted by the third. Let's begin with A. Academic and extracurricular achievements for this class have been many. Over the past several years, these seniors have worked and studied hard, practiced and played hard, and grown mentally as well as physically. Superb scores on advanced placement exams and numerous AP and Golden State scholars, 7 National Merit finalists and 21 National Merit commended students, academic decathlon and science teams that have qualified for state and national competitions, and outstanding music and drama performances, and back-to-back CIF tennis championships. This class will represent our school well at some of the country's most prestigious colleges and universities, including 55 to Berkeley, 53 to UCLA, and others to Amherst, Barnard, Brown, Caltech, Columbia, Cornell, Harvard, MIT, Northwestern, Stanford, Swarthmore, the University of Pennsylvania, Vassar, Wesleyan, Tufts, the University of Michigan, Yale, and USC. Yes, these students have achieved much in their 4 years here. And now on to B. On May 24th, Beverly was named by the Department of Education as a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, as well as a New America High School, one of only 10 schools in the nation to be so distinguished this year. We were cited, thank you. We were cited for our record of excellence and achievement, for providing a rich curriculum that addresses the needs of all students in the school, the efforts of the students of the class of 2000, their high test scores, their participation in all of the wonderful opportunities our school has to offer. They're demonstrating that they have been prepared to meet the challenges of the 21st century were important factors in Beverly Hills High School receiving these coveted awards. And finally to C for construction, which has been in full swing all year. We've had a lot of noise, dirt, and disruptions and inconveniences, inevitable byproducts of any construction project. But in spite of all this, this class has been remarkably flexible, patient, and cooperative. They've had the bungalow experience, and they've thrived in spite of it. Yes, this class has helped us to master the ABCs this year and is now well prepared to go on to higher level of learning in college and beyond. Graduates, as you embark on the next chapter of your lives, I urge you to be activists, be involved, make a difference. As we are embarking on a new century, remember it's up to you to make the world in which you live a better place. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful class. It is filled with bright, capable young men and women who have distinguished themselves in every field of endeavor and have given much of themselves to others. Besides devoting a record number of community service hours, the students of this class have also demonstrated strength, compassion, and kindness in face of tragedy. They've not only upheld the Beverly ideal, they've placed their own unique mark upon it. Their achievements rival those of any secondary school in the country. They've made us proud, and I salute them. Congratulations, graduates and parents. I wish you all much good health, happiness, and fulfillment. And now, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire staff of Beverly Hills High School, I present to you the graduating class of 2000. Mrs. Moss, you are the representative of the governing board of this school district. The members of the class have fulfilled the requirements as prescribed by the state of California and the Board of Education, and I recommend that they be granted diplomas of graduation. Mrs. Moss.
The year was 1987, and the month was September. What was the world doing? The world was watching the continuing drama of the Iran-Contra affair, first revealed by Oliver North's testimony in July. Black Monday, the day the stock market will fall dramatically and disastrously for so many, was a few months away, and no one was nervous. But you and I, the parents of the Beverly Hills class of the year 2000, were very nervous, for September 1987 was the month and the year when we enrolled our students in kindergarten. Does it seem to you, as it does to me, that just a short time ago our children were very young, and we proudly walked them into the schoolyard for their first day of school? They were a little scared, and we were too, but we didn't want them to sense our anxiety. Well, these students have come a long way from that first day in kindergarten, and now they stand before us as mature, intelligent individuals. Our anxieties as parents have also undergone transition, for it is no longer necessary for us to care for them in the same way we did when they were young. We are no longer worried that our children will learn to read, write, and spell, or whether they will get invited to someone's birthday party. Instead, we are anxious for them to have 4 productive years at college and emerge knowing what they want to do for a career, and we hope that whatever they decide to do, they will be happy. In the last few weeks, I have had the pleasure of attending many of the award ceremonies here at the high school. I am in awe of these students who have achieved so much in the past 4 years, and I am convinced that this graduating class of 2000 can accomplish anything. Obviously, some part of the success these students have achieved at Beverly is because of the committed faculty, staff, and administration who have worked with our children to foster their individuality and creativity. However, and I know you will agree with me, that it is the graduates themselves who should be commended for having devoted the time, and energy, and for having the desire to benefit from the opportunities that were available to them at Beverly. I believe, however, that it is my task today to encourage you, the class of 2000, to move to the back of your mind the aspirations of your parents and teachers who have guided you up to this point. For now you are in charge of fashioning your life in any way you like. The theologian John Henry Cardinal Newman, writing in the late 1800s, said, "No great work was done by a system, whereas systems arise out of individual exertions." You must believe with Newman that not only can you create a future that is uniquely your own, but that through your individual exertions, you have the potential to influence the life of others. At the same time, I want you to choose wisely the path you will follow in life. I'm not saying you will never make a mistake or never regret a decision, but I want you to recognize the tremendous responsibility that comes with the ability to fashion your own future. Eventually in your life, I would like Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken, to speak for you when he says, "I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. I expect the path in life you will fashion for yourself will be as unique and satisfactory as the road spoken of by Frost, and that you will achieve all you desire in the years to come. Hopefully you will always look back at your years at Beverly Hills High School with fondness and with an appreciation for all the encouragement and support that was given to you by the entire school community. Finally, I believe I speak for your parents, siblings, grandparents, and all your relatives when I say we love you and we wish you great happiness and success in all aspects of your life as you move forward into the future. Please join with me in once again applauding the Beverly Hills High School class of the year 2000.
Thank you, Mrs. Moss. Now we will commence with the roll call of graduates by our counseling staff. Members of the Board of Education will be awarding the diplomas. Thank you.
Alexandra Beverly Malagassini.
Tiffany Maria Young.
Salar Hendazadeh.
Mayar David Yadidi.
Tanya Matian.
Ibrahim Yahubian.
Kay Evan Heuser.
Jessica Yu.
Laquita Cherie Smith.
Sam Yagubtil.
Carey Heyman.
Lauren Stephen Zederwig.
Omid Lari.
Justin Payam Yagubian.
Edmund Horfar.
Chris Yenbamrung.
Brian Lahijani.
Brisa Lamas Yumbach.
Paulina Solak.
Jonathan Ying.
Jason Lawrence.
Giselle Vuzuizad.
Rex Lee.
Daria Unesi.
Walter Stephen Siebold.
Elliot Yousefzadeh.
Michael Levin.
Mayar Zaribian.
Kitty Pong Lurdluck Anawang.
Rachel Brooke Weinstein.
Ramtin Magarefta.
Alexander Zasena.
Fuad Malamed.
Peter Z.
Michael Marakovsky,
John Zhang.
Bobby Matian,
Nikki Zarabian.
Jonathan Matlube,
Joanna Trokin.
Jonathan Fabe Lerner,
Bella Tomatsky.
Felicia Avian Haywood,
Mehran Termechi.
Jonathan Gottlieb,
Anna Maria Toma.
Carolina Gutierrez,
Payam Tizabgar.
Elliot Gauhari,
Natalie Sarah Tubian.
Deborah Melody Harunian,
Matthew Scott Tracy.
Seth Garrison Grable,
Sally Topper.
Ronit Harunian,
Sean Tuck.
Alan Richard Greenberg,
Sei Chin Yi.
Grady Hassan,
Jonathan Urban.
Alan Grove,
Omid Uabian.
Nicole Beatrice Gurovich,
Jeremy Jerome Vernassel.
Mark Anthony Guevara,
Jennifer Weinstein.
Tiffany Ann Henschel,
Aaron Weinberg.
Arash Hakhamian,
Payam Zarini.
Keoru Hida,
Richard Boomer Wells Jr.
David John Hockingfar,
Jennifer Louise White.
Alexis Marie Hokinson,
Arta Wilderbor.
James Hahn,
Christina Lee Williams.
Jane Sue,
Daniel Joseph Winter.
Juan Ho Han,
Sandea Elizabeth Wright.
Audrey Hee-Jin Huang,
Thomas Theodore Wolf.
Human Haruni,
Elisa Yashar.
Elizabeth Susan Lockman,
Derek Wong.
Michael Andrew Hausner,
Melanie Rachel Yashar.
Natalie Lecht,
George D. Wu.
Ben Hecht,
Michael David Rennett.
Elena Lerman,
Jacqueline Robin Smith.
Raymond Heckmott,
Sanam Sarah Tabari.
Christopher Allen Gagan,
Zoltan Tomasi.
Hillary Lauren Gale,
Alexis Rachel Tanis.
Grant William Garbowitz,
Vladimir Tarasov.
Michelle Gambird,
Adina Tanak.
Alexander Zakaria Gatan,
Sharam Tirani.
Naz Monique Gerdabi,
Tara Lee Pasternak,
Michael Gillette,
Anthony Win Pham,
Milena Gogina,
Panthea Peduin,
Joshua Isaac Goldstein,
Philip Leon Pitson,
Adrian Graves,
Tanya Parat,
Iman K. Golsharazian,
Benjamin Palladian,
Olga Gregorian,
Maithili Prakash,
Terry James Gordy,
David Porcelini,
Liana Hesse,
Mark Sherman Pratzel,
Yoji Goto,
Christian Quintanilla,
Doreen Eliassian,
Marika Orlov,
Jonathan David Grant,
Maurice David Pessa Jr.,
Ghazale Elazazadeh,
Michelle Lillian Pashai,
Eric Zachary Held,
Adam Charles Peterson,
Stephanie Emanuela Engel,
Nader Panase,
Candace Sarah Easer,
Hannah Noviania,
Alan Fond,
Sharon Pazuki,
Kolnessa Farmanara,
Mariana Oshinskaya,
Orit Rivka Feinstein,
Dustin Scott Perlberg,
Erica Fury,
Brent Randall Nash,
Lily Casamea,
Amir Nadiri,
Raul Dwan,
Angela Mughal,
Colleen Davidoff,
Mohammed Najibi,
Andrea Del Almico,
Afsun Nasimi,
Mandana Dayani,
Neda Mustadim,
Richard Dinetz,
Elian Nasi,
Samanthika De Silva,
Payam Nazarian,
Saman Ebriani,
Manuel Daniel Nessam,
Rachel Muthoni Deco,
Priscilla Nee,
Matthew Brandon Ellis,
David Wynn,
Allison Ditlove,
Sharon Tiffany Neiman,
Siamak Ishagian,
Jefferson Kwang Wynn,
Yoshimari Dominguez,
Jenny Poa Ning,
Daniel Omid Farasat,
Tony Ran Norian,
Anastasia Dranikova,
Nigar Nikogar,
Alexander Jordan Fisher,
Ardalan Allen Norian,
Elizabeth Cecilia Drumea,
Yekta Niku,
Mark Fiorentino,
Rose Nikbavesh,
Patricia Ebrahimi,
Han Bin Ben O,
Gil Manash Feig,
Natasha Nurman,
Linda Ibrahimi,
Justin Suhin O,
Omid Falatifard,
Jennifer Dana Nazratian,
Rodina Ilyasnik,
Marjan Nushin Novell,
Alexis Tay Fabricant,
Maria Veronica Mendoza,
Leora Eliasov,
Jonathan Barrett Millar,
Adam Joseph Fox,
Sandra McHale,
Danielle Elkayam,
Ron Allen Monte,
Avital Ferd,
Julia Tutel Moffett,
Layla Allison Jolie Ellison,
Seth Victor Moran,
Jonathan Danishkar,
Richard Maxton Murray,
Diana Chang,
Aaron Joseph McKim,
Josh Danishkar,
Sarah Elizabeth Copeland,
Ting Ting Chiang,
Shervin Melamed,
Nicholas Kennison Dawson,
Maya Salzman Meltzer,
Orly Davidi,
Lauren Michael Merlin,
Vanessa Devorah Shokian,
Babak Kohan Bashir,
Thomas Mark Schiff,
Lauren Michelle Kunik,
Priscilla Cecilia Spirit,
Greg Victor Klein,
Boris Starkman,
Andrew C. Kim,
Sahel Sarah Siminu,
Nicole Toyoko Kitamura,
Ryan Smith,
Yoon-Ki Kim,
Carey Elizabeth Sklar,
Joey Lauren Koch,
William James Smith,
James Kim,
Blair Kimberly Smetana,
Valentina Kudrovtseva,
Carl Jesse Stober,
Juliet Key Kim,
Maya Sol,
Andres June Sung Kim,
Lauren Nicole Stober,
Shauna Kim,
Zachary Allen Urban,
Shota Ishizaka Gutierrez,
Rachel Yvonne Silvers,
Rachelle Renatia Hakak,
Heather Michelle Sheep,
Jason Joseph Halusim,
Dmitry Shafkarov,
Erica Yanira Hernandez,
Camelia Shoham,
Andy Hofstadter.
Rachel Shillian.
April Rose Apostle Israel.
Karel Mikhail Scharfner.
David Jeffrey Hausman.
Benjamin Yehuda Rafi.
Leslie Allison Istrin.
Sam Salemnia.
Ikechukwu Chukwuemeka Ikediashi.
Natalie Sadig.
Tamara Lynn Jacobs.
Rutilo Adan Salgado.
Ryan Yuji Iwamoto.
Dalia Sahar Safaradi.
Taylor Ann Jacobson.
Edmond Jonathan Samadi.
Armand Javaharian.
Nejla Simon Safiari.
Debbie Jahanian.
Arash Saraf.
Arash Kahan.
Shabnam Salehi.
Berta Juarez.
Pakan Sassani.
Evan Harrison Cajun.
Alexandra Gloria Salomon.
Sharon Lynn Kashfian.
Aptin Shakuri.
Michael J. Capin.
Sabrina Lee Sarnov.
Ariel Ryan Kelly.
Daniel Omid Satere.
Jonathan Tiberius Kaufman.
Hadar Saig.
Talene Melanie Kalatian.
Henry Setrabiata.
James Austin Kedari.
Sarvanas Sali Sazagar.
Kathy Kim.
Samuel Naji Shaya.
Roy Kodad.
Maggie Second.
Hannah Kim.
Michael Joseph Shabani.
Nima Kushabi.
Tiffany Shabazz.
Matthew Jonathan Brooks.
Omid Shabani.
Tessa Kate Burwood.
Alexis Lee Ullman.
Michael Edward Cacciotti.
Jonathan Rahamim Shadi.
Alina Tanya Karatas.
Shadi Shayan.
Darina Brezhnev.
Justin Ross Seagal.
Jose Ronald Cardona.
Richard David Sagian.
Shannon Christian Chang.
Ina Ribalov.
Jerry Wayne Chandler Jr.
Shahroz Saidian.
Jasmine Chen.
Edwin Rafael Rafi.
Daniel Arktazad.
Christine Rahmano.
James Choi.
Dalia Sadat.
Nancy Chung.
Elam Ramtin.
Shervin Binafard.
Pejman Wagdapur.
Alyssa Meredith Chin.
Rebecca Sarah Revich.
Caitlin Sheridan Crosby.
Jason Rafe.
Minna Chung.
Hadith Rehani.
Jacob Jonathan Cohan.
Caleb Michael Rogers.
Amy Chung.
Elizabeth Irene Rincon.
Jason Francesco Colombetti.
Miriam Sue Rivani.
Piachat Kwan Chidamad Kutawi.
Logan Montgomery Ross.
Jeffrey Jonathan Cowan.
Anna Romanskaya.
Sujere Lim Sierras.
Jordan Panayoti Rosenfeld.
Diana Koanzad.
Shani Rohn.
Jonathan Amir Baral.
David Benjamin Rose.
Andrew David Clavin.
Jamie Lynn Rosenberg.
Karen Bassa.
Omid Safei.
Hyung Jung Bang.
Shelley Rosenfeld.
Jason Eric Bain.
David Safani.
Hilda Baradian.
Tanaz Rostami.
Amir Adam Adut.
Eric Weldon Lunn.
Elizabeth Sarah Barr.
Jillian Wendy Scher.
Gil Yossi Barzayan.
Erica Michelle Sorosky.
Siamak Sam Baraman.
Rachel Landis.
Pavo Bel Judrut.
Maya Savan Ip.
Sarah Beatty.
Jonathan Morabian.
Edwin Bubbly Benyamini.
Alana A. Cantor.
Diana Yvonne Coleman.
Jason Samuel Masaban.
Panta Katebi Beji.
Taylor Ann Mounts.
David Baruchim Efrahimi.
Joey Eunice Mazor.
Masa Benyamini.
Jonathan Feldman.
Ray Michael Beda.
Grace Lee.
Yasmin Benyamini.
Avram Virman.
Omari Cooper Christian.
Ryan Kafi.
Danielle Hillary Bernstein.
Louis Alexander Einstein.
Michael Jonathan Bitone.
Madeline Rose Sagagian.
Shiva Bina.
Charles Dwan.
Ken Hananya Borochav.
Ron Elon Demeter.
David Botazan.
Sun Chan Timothy Choi.
Magali Chantal Bourget.
Adi Malkarsar.
Michael Harlan Burnett.
Philip Henry Wagner.
Esther Mijung Chang.
Siichi Tanani.
Poya Abdi.
Jonathan Kyle Shafran.
Pedram Shan Abdian.
Tammy Chu.
Maytal Abishor.
Devon Trawick Peebles.
Siavosh Banhashimi.
Michael Joseph Moss.
Beth Lauren Abrams.
Noah Lauren Greenwald.
Amaro Igor Ahmad.
Soon Boom Choi.
Emily Francis Abrams.
Jose Ruben Escobar.
Amir Nicholas Ahmad.
Robert Juan Chan.
Carla Vanessa Aguilar.
Gavin Lewis Charleston.
Matthew Lewis Shevlin.
Kiamir Amadi Sarosh.
Susanna Akopian.
Sakyun Lee.
Peter Lee Allen.
Ryan Charles McKinn.
Jessica Lindsay Albertson.
Megan Kazari.
Terrence Lanier Allen.
Dara Ida Himmels.
Miranda Rochelle Amid.
Danny Ken Agai.
Alfarizi Arafin.
Naomi Budan Hartono.
Michelle Pamela Apteker.
Whitney Lauren Fong.
Ari Samuel Arom.
Robert Stephen Tannenbaum.
Afsun Araste.
Joanna Elizabeth Sarami.
Gavin Myron Asherson.
Rachel Asil.
Ginos Arastamanish.
I think it's appropriate to settle down so we can hear the rest of them. Let's be respectful of those who have not heard their names called, please. Thank you. Edward Pang.
Beirad Ben Ayanichi.
Lynn Wang.
Karen Askenazi.
Christina Jeree Walker.
Daniel Azizi.
Jonathan Navi.
Davina Azizadeh.
Elaine Sue.
Jason David Azule.
Esther Shine Rose.
Shireen
Rock.
Bakshay.
Alexander Cameron Malayam.
Esther Un.
Emily Gilbert Moffett.
Maziar Yafe.
Gloria Chung. Joshua Stephen Lockman. Nadia Monet Bechorar. Panta Zarabia. Michael Justin Kahn. Ariana Marielle Shore. Michelle Hodeda. Michael J. Berkowitz. Lee Pauline Eskovitz. Gabrielle Abram Halimi. Sarah Beth Tomchasas Rhodes.
"4 years ago, we, the class of 2000, hurried up this very same grass lawn and embarked on a journey of dreams. Each of us came with our own individual goals and desires. 4 years later, we are gathered at the starting point again. We have seen some of our dreams realized, our desire to accomplish others strengthened, and given up or delayed our other dreams. But it is the awesome, motivating power that lies behind our dreams that has brought us all here today. And what a better place for us to reach our dreams than at Beverly Hills High School. Beverly has provided us with an atmosphere that is filled with ambition and that promotes success. Our interactions with classmates and faculty have taught us to aim high and dream big. The time has come for us to finally move on. Although we will go our separate ways, we will forever be linked by the memory of Beverly, which will hold a special place in each of our hearts. As we endeavor to accomplish our newest dreams, our days at Beverly will follow us. The countless friendships, important lessons, and the burdensome but crucial experiences have prepared us for whatever we encounter in the future. They will also serve as reminders of the 4 memorable years that we have spent here. We would like to thank all of the families and friends and teachers who have supported us and helped us reach this stage. Like all good things, our stay at Beverly must now come to an end. What dreams may come? Well, we'll see. But this has been one wonderful dream for me. Seniors, it has been my pleasure serving as your class president. I stand before you for the last time, and I have the privilege to announce that you have 0 days of school left. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2000. Will everyone please rise to recite our alma mater?